guys, so today's video is going to be on this makeup look. I was just about to film a video and I thought, why don't I film my makeup that I'm actually going to be wearing. This will be a voiceover, but I hope you enjoy it anyway. It was just something like simple, quick, like everyone can do. It's just very glowy skin, bronzy skin and a red lip, and the lip option is an affordable one that we can all afford. So yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed this. Sorry if the lighting is a bit weird, it's because I'm filming with my ring light on, but then I've got the sun coming in. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and let's go. So to start off, I'm just taking the Pixie Glow Tonic on a cotton pad and I'm just wiping this around my face. This is just going to get rid of any excess like makeup or any sort of like thing that makeup wipes or makeup remover didn't get off my face basically. And then I will be going in with my moisturizer, which is the Tatcha water cream. This is literally the nicest product. It just feels so luxurious on your skin and it actually feels like you're adding an extra layer of moisture onto your skin. I'm just pushing that into my skin, just like massaging it in, just so it's worked in really well. Then I'll just be doing my eyebrows, and I've actually been using the Primark eyebrow pencil. I think this is in warm brown, and I've actually really been liking this for a more sort of natural, like fluffy brow. So I really have been enjoying this, and it was literally £1. And then a trick I actually found from another YouTuber who is a makeup artist, I'll link her Instagram and YouTube down below, was actually applying my foundation underneath my brows as just to like conceal underneath them and tidy them up. This will just help basically make my eyes not look so harsh like with a sort of lighter tone concealer, whereas like using my actual foundation shade will just like blend everything in nicely to my actual foundation. As I didn't want to go for something really harsh today, I just wanted everything really bronzy and dewy, so I find this actually worked wonders and I really do recommend it if you just want to go for a more sort of natural look instead of like applying like concealer and then it looking like too light. And I just go over that foundation with my beauty blender, and what I'm going to be doing is actually setting it later. I won't actually be like properly setting it with powder, I will just be going in with a bronzer. So yeah, I just left my eyes and then I just move on to my face makeup. So I mentioned this in another video recently, how I haven't really been applying like primer or anything. I'll just use like the Tatcha water cream as like my primer and moisturizer, and that's what I've done today. So I've literally just applied my foundation. The foundation I applied was the Milani 2-in-1 Conceal and Perfect, I think it's called, foundation, and mine is in the shade Sand as well, I believe, which is number 7. I just apply that with a flat brush all around my face, and then I just go over the foundation with my like buffing brush, which is just a Jessop's one from eBay. I believe you can still get these, but I'm not too sure. I've had them a couple of years, I mean like 3-4 years. So yeah, I really do like these brushes, but yeah, I'm just blending that into my skin, and as you can see I'm just doing like patting motions just to really build the coverage. Also, don't forget to apply the foundation on your ears if you are like wearing tan or anything, but also this really helps just like blend your whole like face, ears, neck into one colour. And as you can tell, I do have fake tan on, but I didn't have it on my face as I've been finding it breaks me out a lot on my face recently, so that is why my face was a completely different colour to my neck. Add a bit of colour into my skin. I'm applying the Primark foundation stick in the shade Caramel, and I'm just applying this around the places that I would usually bronze / contour, and then I'm just blending that in with that same foundation brush. And again, I'm just pushing over the product. I'm not like proper like blending it in. I just like pat and then I like blend, just so I don't like move the product. As you'll be able to see, I find this product literally like the nicest like bronzy colour like ever, and it's just so creamy, as you can tell, but it's not so creamy that it all like crease. I just really like this product, and I believe it was like £2 or £2.50, so I'd highly recommend this if you're looking for like a cheaper alternative to like say the more expensive foundation sticks out there. And then as you can see, it does make you quite tanned. So I'm just then taking the Berry M concealer. This is in the shade Cookie. I've been loving this concealer. The only thing I will say, I find it a little bit hard to get out, but you can just take like the stopper out if it's like really bothering you, but I'm just trying to get as much out as I can, and then I'll do that. So as you can see, I'm just applying this around my eyes just to brighten them up a bit. And this is actually a really like full coverage concealer, and it just like blends so lovely, like it doesn't look too much or anything. So I would say that this is like a real like staple in my makeup collection at the moment. And as you can see, I'm just then blending it in with my beauty blender. As I wanted this makeup look a little bit more like natural, not natural, but more like a bronzy sort of look, I wanted to just go in with a little bit of a darker concealer. So I used the L'Oreal Infallible concealer. I cannot remember for the life of me what it's called, but it's like the hydrating one that they do in America, and I just applied that, as this has more of a like a yellow tone, and it is just a little bit more like, it is just a little bit darker than the Berry M one. So I just mixed this with it, and I find that this concealer has a lovely like glow to it, really like dewy. I love this when I'm going for more of a like natural like dewy look. To set all of that hard work in place, I'm just going in with my Maybelline setting powder. This is the Fit Me one. This is the loose powder. So I just used the shade 20 today, as I wanted everything like a bit more tanned and bit more sort of bronzy, as I keep saying. Whereas number 10 that I have is a little bit light. I use number 10 more like around my eye area, but yeah, as you can see, I'm just using number 20 all around my face and just setting the areas that I want to set. I don't set around where I'm going to highlight, because I've learnt this trick off Mitchell, where you don't set that area, just because it then allows your highlight to be like super like popping. My favourite part of any makeup look is bronzer, so I'm using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is the darkest one that they do, and I'm just applying this around where I applied the cream bronzer. As you can see, my bronzer does look like quite low, but it all like looks fine in the end, I promise. It just looks a bit funny at the moment. And then I'm going to be going in with blusher. I'm using this L'Oreal one. It's the L'Oreal Infallible Blush. I cannot remember the number of it, as I just literally can't remember any product in this video. I will list down below what it's called, and it's like this gorgeous like peachy blush, and I find that this just blends so lovely with the bronzer. Before doing my highlighter, I just finished off my eyes, so I just take my beauty blender and just get rid of any like creasing, and then I just take the same bronzer that I used on my face, so the Physicians Formula one, and I'm just taking that on a Zoeva 228 Luxe crease brush, and I'm just blending that into my crease, and that is literally all I done for my eyes. Basically just something really soft and simple, and I feel like everyone could do like this like natural bronzy eye look for every day. It's just literally the simplest thing ever, just chucking some bronzer in your crease. As you can tell, I did drag the bronzer out quite far around my eyes, just so it really opened my eyes up, because I do have quite big eyes. And then I just run the bronzer underneath on my lower lash line, just so it all like blends in and doesn't look like blank on the bottom of my eyes. I then just apply a thin line of eyeliner. This just really helps with applying my false eyelashes, as it's just like a guide of where I need to put them basically, and I find that it just like makes my eyes look a bit more sort of wide awake and open. To apply my false eyelashes, I just curl my own natural lashes with any old like pair of eyelash curlers basically. Then I apply the Kitty lashes in the style Tabby. I really love these lashes. I think they look so like flirty and just like, I don't know, they're just like the perfect lash. I really recommend Kitty Lash. I feel like they are my favourite lash brand of all time. For years I've searched for a really like fluffy lash that is like not mink, and these are just it. Just play around with the lash for a couple of seconds just to make sure that it's nicely placed, and also that it's just like stuck well with my own natural lashes. To make my brows appear a bit more fluffy, I just brush through them with my spoolie, and then I apply the Benefit Bravo Conditioning Primer. I find that this just holds on to literally every brow hair and really like makes it look nice and full and, as I say, fluffy. And then I just apply the NYX brow gel, and this is like a tinted one in the shade Espresso. I always use this in every single video. It's literally like my go-to brow gel, and it's nice and cheap too. For my highlighter, I'm going in with, of course, the Doll Beauty highlight in the shade Shine Bright, and I'm using that on my Hobbycraft like paintbrush that I've used for years. I find this really good for highlighter. It just really applies it like just perfectly. And before I actually apply the highlighter, I'm going in with the Primark Glow setting spray. I'm just spraying this all over my face as it gives a nice base for the highlighter to stick to and make it really intense. And as you can see, it made it intense, literally, like, look at that. I'm then just adding a little bit of mascara just to blend my natural lashes with the false ones and apply some on my bottom lashes. This is the Collection Lash Surge, and this is literally my favourite mascara. I use it literally all the time, and I swear by it. I've used it for literally like half a year, something like that. I just don't use any other mascara apart from this one, and it's about £4. How many times have I said literally in this video? Literally, like, what? Just going over my eyeliner just to make sure it looks okay, and it sort of like speaks for itself what I'm doing, but I just thought I'd explain anyway. You merge all like my highlighter, bronzer, all that jazz together. I just go over with my bronzer brush just to make sure it all looks like blended in and nothing looks too harsh, and then just lining my lips with the Primark lip pencil. I don't remember what this is called, I got it ages ago, but any like red lip pencil will do fine. This is just more of like that strawberry red. And then I'm going to be going in with like the cheapest product in the whole video, which is the two Primark lipsticks that I found. One of them is a more sort of blue tone red, the other is a more sort of like orangey red, but I just thought I'd use both of them in this video just so you can see that they're both really nice. The first one I'm going in with is the more blue tone red, and I'm just applying this on like the outer parts of my lip, and then I go in with the more sort of orangey red in the center just to create that more sort of ombre lip. I do this because I have quite small lips, so this just adds a bit more sort of zhuzh to my lips basically, and it just makes them not look so tiny basically. And then I will then go back over with the lip pencil just to make sure that it's not like bleeding out or anything, and it all looks fine. Then I just take the Primark Glow setting spray again, and I just spritz my whole face with that, and that is the look complete. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry if I rambled a bit, but that is just me, and I will see you in my next video. I hope you're excited for the LA vlogs and all the hauls to come, and I will see you very soon. Thank you so much for watching, and take care. Bye.